Hi guys, my name is Cassie and welcome back to the Talk to CL show. Today we have a very special guest all the way from Canada. He's going to introduce himself to you all. So please do want to listen because you're going to have a very long chit chat today. So yes. Hi Jeff.
Hello, my dear.
So
Hmm.
can you introduce yourself to my viewers? A little bit
Okay,
introduction.
my name is Jeffrey Akosi Ofori, and as you heard, I'm in Canada, and I'm doing my master's in economics, and I'm single as always. Yeah, I'm single, and I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to make ends meet. That's why I look from what do I say like. I travel from Ghana to Canada. So, but basically, they're just trying to like seek for greener pastures. So that's why I keep Canada.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm
So
interested in that single part. Hey
oh
Jeff, that long time.
yeah. Like how do I even say this? Like being single, it's not as if like I don't really mingle. Like I mingle with female friends. Like I have some lady friends that I used to talk to like as time as time goes. But like I don't really have like I'm not really in a committed relationship. I don't know if
Okay.
you get me. Yeah,
Yeah.
like right now, see, finding a life partner, I like really need to really sit down, like know what you actually want. It's not just about just maybe thinking about the rainbows and sunshine. Like she's very beautiful and stuff. It's not really that. That's why anytime I say I'm single, like, people don't really understand that. Okay, probably
Wait,
maybe they might.
is it like you're not finding anyone there in Canada, or what is keeping what is actually making you single? At because I since I got to know Jeff has always been single since day since day one. And you're still single.
Yeah, yeah. Like the
How
thing is
many
like,
years now? 3 years, four
oh,
years. And you're still
okay,
single.
but when I was in undergrad, I wasn't single. Like I wasn't single. I was
Okay.
dating. Yeah, but like the moment like I finished like or completed like undergrad, I decided to like try to stay single for some time. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, no, that's why I told you. Like, you see, I'm trying to actually be in a very committed relationship, and you might think like, okay, maybe like I'm not really searching. I'm searching though, but like I'm not really like getting what I want. You
Okay.
get me?
Well, what are
I'm
your
not really
specs?
getting
Maybe
it.
someone watching you somewhere
Oh, like
might.
for the sex, yeah, like they someone they're
So
really there.
so what
But
are
like,
they? Is it fair? I know you like fair ladies. That I know
oh
about.
yeah,
or
I do like
now it doesn't matter.
but right now it doesn't really matter as it did before. Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
really matter. Like, yeah, I'm actually,
Okay.
I'm actually, I'm actually like into like dark skin girls now. Like, let's say I'm actually into it. That's what I just
Ooh.
want. So I don't like it. But like, I think that like there's some very pretty, like nice looking dark skin girls. Understand me? Like,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I don't think I'm actually just gonna restrict myself to just the light skin like females. No, I don't think. But actually, like I really did like fair girls. That one I should about that. I really like fair
Okay.
girls. Yeah. But like right now, I think I have to just maybe just forget about that's whole the idea about the fair girls. No, I don't think that's a good idea though. But
Okay.
actually, what I'm actually looking for is the personality. You get
Okay.
me? Yeah, the personality and the kind of how the woman really understands me very very well. You get me?
Okay.
Yeah. So like probably that's
Okay,
why
so any part of the world is fine. Whether she's in Ghana, whether she's in or which countries are
mm,
you looking at?
I don't really how do I even say it? Like I don't think I'm actually into long distance relationship. It doesn't really work for me.
Okay,
I don't
that's
really,
fine. So
yeah, I'm not
if you're
really
in
into that.
Canada and you're watching, you really like Jeff. Please do
Hey,
apply. Okay,
wow.
he's a cool guy. For
Are you into this right
oh,
or you?
I know Jeff personally, and I know Jeff is a cool guy. So like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
okay, let's
But
shift
I think
from there. I mean, firstly, how long have you been in Canada?
Okay, so I came here on I think that's the next day was going to be the New Year. So I came here on 30th December 2022.
Yeah, I
So
remember
if
you made a call. You called me one night and you just were like, Cassie, I'm traveling. I didn't even know.
you see, at that time I was in Accra and I wanted to like maybe link up with you so that maybe you could hang out for the last time, but like you're in there, so like, I was like, oh, well, I had some cities that I wanted to, maybe just, like
That's really,
spend.
oh, you didn't say it that way. I'd have run.
I changed all my money to like dollars. I think I like finding Canadian dollars was a bit hard, so I had to like buy US dollars. But I actually like when I came here and I changed it to Canadian dollars. So like I had some like I think I have some like some cities, not that much, but like a good amount of money that people like
You
spent.
said I'm just sending
Like
to mobile money. Now mobile money day.
over
Why did you?
mobile money. If there's something you could discount out with more money. Ah,
Oh,
yeah,
you
no,
didn't say it that way.
there's
You
nothing
didn't
like
say it
this.
that way. You just called, and it wasn't planned. So, I mean, I don't know what I don't remember what I was doing by then, but it was just like a
But,
normal
but, but
call.
like
Just
you were in Accra, right?
I was in Accra, but I think I was doing something in Accra. I don't remember.
Like
I
I know,
remember
so
you just called me
you
one night and you go like you were just traveling, and that was
yeah,
it.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
you weren't. I don't know whether you were close to where I was. I was around Country Hills side. So
I think I
yeah,
was
but
either at Jolu or I don't know. I don't remember.
yeah,
But
yeah. And I wanted to maybe like let's hang out for some time. So the last like but it's okay. Maybe like if we meet
of
maybe
course, we
like
definitely meet one day.
yeah,
We definitely meet one day. So,
yeah,
what are you
yeah. I'm
studying
actually
again?
I'm studying economics. No, I did the bachelor's in economics in Ghana, so I'm trying to like do master's in economics. Yeah,
No.
yeah.
We that we dodged that bullet. Anyway, how is it? Because, like,
Oh my
you did
goodness,
a
oh
course
my
like this.
goodness. Like
How is it so far?
actually having the background in economics actually really helps. Understand me?
Okay.
Because yeah, like I'm doing masters in applied economics. So basically, like I need to have all the basics in economics. And like what I was actually really surprised with, like I'm studying economics, but I'm doing a lot of mathematics. I'm seeing a lot of mathematics. Like there's a lot of mathematics in the course. I didn't really expect that. So there's actually a lot of mathematics. So if you're actually planning on trying to maybe like do masters in economics in the future, maybe one day, you should really know that you have all your mathematics in check. Like your calculus and whatever you need to know.
Yeah.
Like make sure that you really have all that background, you really have that strong foundation in that aspect. Okay. And also with the masters, when we were in undergrad, I don't know, maybe like people know like can do like maybe more than maybe 7 courses or 8 courses in the semester. Okay, but here, like every semester, if we want to be like a full-time special friend, we need to do 3 courses, like nine credit courses. Every course is 3 credits. But that's just 3 courses alone. I mean, the kind of like stress and the weight in the
Mhm.
course, like you'll be surprised. Okay. And the one thing that was actually new for me was like, trying to blend schooling and then, working. I mean, like if you travel, you have to go maybe work. Even if maybe you have some support back home for your fees and stuff, you still need to pay rent, like um feel yourself. Understand me? You
Wait,
can't
wait.
also.
Let me chip in something. Do you pay school fees?
Oh yeah, I do, but I think I had like some partial funding, but I still need to like pay some fees.
So
Yeah,
before we you continue with what you were saying, I
yeah.
want you to go back with like you applying for the school process. So
Oh, okay.
how was it like applying since you said you have a partial funding? It's not a full scholarship that you're doing. So
No.
you literally paid something. I'm not saying
Yeah.
disclose your financial this thing here. Just
Oh,
like
yeah,
take
yeah.
us through like how much the cost was and how much you spent on maybe your traveling process concerning
Hmm.
Canada.
Okay. So, like you wanna okay. So like I applied to this school, Concordia University in Montreal. Okay,
Okay.
so I think the other reason why I wanted to come to that school is because, like, when I started to like travel outside, I really wanted more like someone who maybe like show me like maybe like how to actually maybe live in Canada. And I had a close friend who stayed in Montreal. So he was the one that I came to live with. No, I didn't really
Oh.
wanna. Yeah, yeah, he was actually here, so he has like a fair idea, and he was actually going to the school. So like that was actually one of the like maybe like the side idea or like the reason why I applied to school. Okay, and also like for the okay, I don't know about other universities or other schools. Here they actually provide a lot of help in terms of maybe what do you call it, maybe launching your career. Okay, they have the whole program. They have a program for my masters. If you do your masters, you do very good. You get an internship. You do an internship maybe for 4 months or 8 months, depending on the kind of company you find. So they actually give you the practical experience through like more like you call like an experimental learning or something like that. So to actually
So
maybe
is
like give
it
you
okay? So the internship you are talking about, is it whilst you are studying or after, like maybe when you're
they
about to
will, they
graduate or
will,
something?
they will actually like give you like maybe 4 months like a semester off that you go and do an internship. But it's not, let's say, maybe it's not guaranteed. It actually depends on your academic performance.
Oh,
Okay, I
okay.
think that one, okay, you actually wanted to know about the process. Okay, so like basically as I said, like I was actually looking for schools. So I called and said the guy that was already in Montreal. So he told me about the school. He told me about the processes, clarification. I went to the website, applied. That's just normal thing to do. And like I made sure that I had everything that I needed. Okay, your
Okay.
passport, I mean, another one for two of yours. And in terms of your proof of funds, send a proof of funds and your bank statement, what other thing that you need. And also, I don't know, maybe this might be like some kind of immigration process. Like you need some kind of, actually, when you're coming here, you know what you're supposed to do. Like you're supposed to provide some kind of a ties that's actually something that actually ties you back home, right? So they know that whilst you're down, after you're done with your studies, you can come
You
back.
go back.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you know what I so like I had some investments or some kind of property that I had already, so I just provide them with all those documents and everything. So basically, the process. Okay, for me, I didn't use any agents because I think I actually watched some YouTube videos and also had some help from people in abroad. So I didn't really, I just did everything myself. I did
So
not
how
use
much
any
was
agents.
your cost? How much was your cost in total?
Let me see. I don't know how can I do. Okay, so for the application fee for the school, I think it was about $100 Canadian dollars or so. And then what else? In terms of paying for your visa application or all that, I don't think I really remember the price for that. But like, let's say, you want me to maybe give you some kind of an estimate and amount I spent for my
Maybe
coming year.
because partial scholarship, it means you paid something
Oh,
to
okay,
the
okay.
school. So how
So
much
for the
did you
fee,
pay?
okay, so the funding wasn't enough. I think it was about 20% or something. Like it wasn't enough. So I had to pay like the rest. So I actually paid for the first semester. You know, I paid for the first semester of the fees. And when I came here, I paid for
How
so like
much?
for I think it was in Canadian dollars. Uh, First semester was about close to 8,000 Canadian dollars.
Oh, okay.
That that's the first semester, not
Oh,
1 year. The first semester. So like if
so
let's say if we find out for the whole year, let's say maybe a year, maybe I'll spend maybe like maybe 15,000, 16,000. Okay,
okay.
for
So
for the year.
for the year, so as at now, you still pay school fees, right?
No, I'm down with fees. I don't pay any fees again. I've
Why
finished paying fees.
you got full scholarship after you got there?
No, that's why I was saying that. You see, my school year is more like how do I even say this? Progressive funding. Okay, so like let's say as you in the school, you do well, Sometimes that they can actually award you some, some small funding, to charge maybe for you to actually master your feet. So like I was actually doing well, and like also like I saved enough money for the work that I was doing. So I made sure like I was paying the fees in bits, and I also getting some extra funding from the school. So I'm actually down with paying the fees.
Oh, okay.
So
So if you say you were getting from you saved a lot from the work that you were doing. I know
yeah.
in Canada, that is what I have heard. So I'm asking. I know in Canada, if you're a student, you're allowed to do the 20 hours per week and not more than that. So is it
So
like you were doing that or the internship was also paying you? How is it like?
the intensive for the money I get for the intensive, that one is for me. I didn't use that money to pay that. I that money was only for the fees. So like the thing was like, you see, when I came here, they had this special whereby like even though you are still in school, you can work 40 hours a week. More than 20 hours a week. I don't know whether you actually heard the news. Like because they had
A
social
Canadian friend
regulation.
actually told me that's why I
Yeah.
actually said that.
Yeah, it was yeah, so I could work any like, number of hours that I wanted to work. So
Okay.
like if the first time I came here, I think it took me about 2 months to find a job. Like finding a job was actually a bit easier when I came here. It's not really as very hard now because there are a lot of people right now in Canada. So when I came here in that time, like finding job was very easy. So I got a job. I made sure that I could actually blend going to school and also working. And as I said, I
So were
always
you
paid
working
my.
full time?
Yeah, I was working full time. I was working 40 hours a week.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
And then sometimes you like I also took some contracts, some tier contracts from the school. It's more like maybe like let's say you actually do some invigilation in the school. Actually, maybe like you vigilate an examination in the school. They pay you some money. I was actually working a lot. Okay, but I also try to like I make sure that I'm actually focusing on my studies. So I actually worked a lot. So like I made a lot of money. Serious, I made a lot of
Oh.
money. I made a lot of money like in that first year or 4 months or so. I think I made like close to like you will be surprised. I made close to like 10K just about like 5 months or 6 months. I made a lot of money.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
good.
know London. Yeah, so for me, as I said, like when I came, it was a bit like because as I said, like I came to stay with someone, and like I wasn't really like more like needed a lot of money for rent and stuff. Like you wanted me to actually be on my feet before like I had to think about the expense. That's why I said that was actually the other reason why I came here. That like
That
I
is
told you.
cool. Then he has really been
Yeah.
helpful because,
Yeah,
I mean,
so that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I always try to advise people. Like, if you actually come here, you need to really like know your plans. Know like because if you don't take care, you might end up like broken. Then you know what to do. You see, so I really plan a lot. And okay, I think I do really bring a lot of money. For the first time that I came here, I think I was having about 2K or something like enough, about $2,000 something like enough. So like I had a lot of help, like so for me it wasn't that okay, although it wasn't easy, but like I had a little maybe like this maybe push and in the right direction. So okay. So for paying the fees wasn't that actually hard. And like I also had some support back home. So yeah, that's just the whole thing. So
okay, okay, that's good to know. And why economics in
why
masters?
economics? Okay, so the thing is, every student or maybe everyone like let's say we go to school, it's a little bit, so after you graduate you need to find a good job or whatever. That's
Mm-hmm.
the aim, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is like I actually like research about the kind of the how careers, let's say in this country, is gonna like maybe look like in the next 5 years or maybe the next 10 years. Okay. I should did that research. And I found out like mostly what it was like the job aspects in economics was actually increasing. Okay, like if even if let's say someone had a bachelor's in economics, finding a job, maybe find a job like this, maybe like whereby you earn, let's say, or maybe like let's say maybe not really that much, maybe like 50K or 60K a year wasn't that hard, okay, because people they actually needed a lot of people who had that knowledge in economics. Okay,
Okay.
so it's not really like that's when many people were thinking like, why are you studying economics? And people could have studied maybe business management or accounting. But that's when I'm
Yeah.
like, you go. I'm not coming. I'm not studying economics and coming back to Ghana. You know? Like I need to look like I need to find out what kind of what graduates do they need? What kind of would they need like coming close to maybe this number maybe like in next 10 years or next 5 years. Understand me?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you'll be surprised. You surprised like the number of like maybe like the application that you get, even if when if you put your profile that you actually study economics, so you can actually like get some people like emailing you like maybe like what are your skills and stuff. So like studying economics here actually it was gonna be more like the job prospect was actually great. So that's
Okay.
the reason I think economics. Yeah.
You really actually did your research, oh. That's
Oh,
so
like
cool.
I didn't come to maybe just spend my money and then I actually love this. See, I know like I knew what I was actually coming to do here. You get me? Yeah.
That's that's
So
that's so cool.
yeah, yeah.
And how long is your course? Is it 2 years or
Oh, it's 2 years. I think I'll be done probably by next semester should be my last semester. Because my course is a thesis based program. Okay, so after I'm done with the coursework, I need to do a thesis work that I could take maybe the whole semester to do it. The thesis writing the thesis is like a very like critical issue. So you really need
yeah.
a lot of time to write it. It's not like the undergrad is gonna be done. It's actually more like they actually really need to make sure that you have to get the experience and the research. Okay,
Yeah.
so for next semester, I'm only doing peace. I'm not doing the course. So I hope by God's grace, next semester I'll be done. Then I'll finally be graduating. Then you see what you should do by that time. You get me?
Okay. That's so take us through like your typical like day in Canada. I mean, being a student and working full time.
Okay, so for me the main issue is
Because I
about
know
time.
it's difficult. I know it's hard too.
Oh, it's actually very very difficult. It's very very
Yeah.
difficult. Like, the main issue is about time management. Okay,
Okay.
if you're not lucky, let's say you come here, like maybe you find a job whereby maybe the schedule for the job maybe try to conflict with, let's say, your lectures or your classes. Okay, there are some companies that they might not really be that friendly to, let's say, okay, you want to change your schedule because you're going to school. Okay,
Yeah.
so you need to make sure that you actually like, even though you want money, you don't really maybe like trade in the work that you are doing, just this um partial employment for your academic performance. Understand me? You need
Okay.
to make sure that you're actually balancing them both. Okay, so you need to make sure that even though you're working, try to maybe find like a kind of job that actually can actually maybe set aside and it can
Mhm.
give you a schedule that doesn't really conflict with your academic purposes or whatever. The next thing is, and next thing also about time management. You need to really make sure that you actually do everything on time. Okay. For me, there's one thing I realized that you might not you don't really have a perfect time to study
Yeah.
because let's say you go to lecture from Monday to Thursday. For me, I go to lecture from Monday to Thursday. Now work Thursday and Fridays. I'm doing a night
Okay.
shift. So by the time this I'm done with maybe the first lecture on Mondays, I come back home. You might feel like, oh, you want to rest. Like, you need to make sure that you actually like maybe find a special time that you study. Probably maybe you need to probably maybe like study all the week or whatever. Because like I don't know, but how the time actually goes very fast. I don't even know. And for the how the education system here is like, they don't really have more like, let's say they have a grace period by the time they start the week. The moment we start like resume like at school, you actually maybe like started maybe doing assignments or whatever. Okay, so let's say
Okay.
maybe like maybe the first week of academic semester, let's say maybe I'm studying macroeconomics. Okay, the lecturer comes in maybe the first day, maybe the next day or the next week. We are started maybe handling on assignments or whatever. Okay, working on I don't know, like important stuff or rigor stuff. So like you don't really have, let's say maybe I was actually surprised that you might not even have time to maybe like go to parties and like maybe do all those
So
stuff that
basically, you don't have social life.
you have social life, but what I'm trying to say is like you need to really balance them both. Okay,
Okay.
this really, yeah. If you don't take care, you might actually go to the school and then you might not have any fun. You just be staying the same thing, but
So
you have
you
some
yourself,
parties.
do you have fun?
Oh yeah, there are some times that I have fun. Like I go out with friends, I hang out. It can go to some maybe some sports or maybe some friendly place. Try to like maybe hang out and then last for some time. Okay, but everything is actually about this time management. Getting getting to the school, the lectures, the classroom. Unfortunately, I don't have a car. I've not bought a car yet, so I actually still take the train, the
Well, you can
buses.
buy a car there as a student.
Or by buying a car, it's not like anything.
No,
If I was
I know you can buy. Okay, for I'm asking because basic here
for students, yeah,
for here,
mm,
it's not like a student can't get a car, but
yeah,
before you can even get your license, like the process that you go through is a whole wahala. And even students, I'm not sure they even allow you as you being an international student. That's what I'm asking
okay,
in Canada.
okay. So I don't know about Germany though, but for in Canada, like if you have your driver's license from a foreign country, you can use that for 6 months. So after six
Okay.
months, then you apply for them to give you exchange it for the foreign one. So then basically there's some kind of foreign process what foreign process? The kind of process that you go through for you to get the license. That
Oh,
foreign
okay.
license that they have here. So
Okay.
it's not the only thing is you know that if you actually want to get a license, you exchange a license, you need to have a license from your own country before. Okay, if you don't and you want a license here, I think it'll take about 1 year before you get a license. You have to go back to
Oh,
driving school. Yeah, they have to go. They are really strict about that. You have to go back to driving school and then do all the training and everything before you get a license. But if you have your own, like you would have a license back from your country. Country you done for only 6 months. After 6 months, and then you go through the other process that you have to do, and then you get a license. Okay.
okay. Okay.
I don't know about Germany, but that's how it is here in Canada.
Germany, I mean, the license thing, you need the language, so it makes it hard here.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
because for the driving
German
test,
language
you
is
can
more of the
find for the driving test, you can find English language school around for them to train you, but for
yeah.
the license, the exams it's in German.
Hmm.
So if it's like literally if you can't speak the language, you can't have it.
The language German, I think is actually the hardest language in the world. But I don't know whether
Really
it's true.
hard. And it's
Yeah.
like you have to, but if you're in UK or maybe you do your license in UK, you can then bring it here for them to change it to German. I think even with that, you have to write a
Hmm.
test or so, but then it's
Why
easier.
only UK?
For
Why only
me,
UK?
I did, because I remember my sister's husband went to the UK for some holidays and he did his license in the UK. And then we
Hmm.
had to like when he came back to Germany, we did the changes here for him. Because
Okay.
I personally took it to the office for them to do the changes for him, and it
Okay.
worked. They changed it, yes, they changed it, and then they gave him the German, but they took the UK one, and then because you're in Germany, you can't be using UK license here.
But why do they only like allow UK languages? That's what I don't know. Why they have some kind of
I mean,
agreement with them?
I think for other, I think international licenses they actually change here. But it depends on
Hmm.
the. I mean, I think it depends on the. Even in Ghana, I know some because I remember someone telling me if you have a Ghanaian license, you can use it here. But I think it's just for a short time, and then you have to change it. And before you even change it, you still have to learn the language because the test is in the language. And if you can't
Hmm.
speak, literally, you can't write the test and pass.
Then I think it's the language aspect that is
So
making
the
your
language aspect makes it difficult even if you want to progress here. That's the whole thing about. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool. And also like
Um,
comparing both I mean you schooled in Ghana. We are not comparing masters, but in general, how do you see the academics here in Canada comparing it to Ghanaian education system?
okay. Well, how do you explain this? Okay, so basically, like, which, okay, from a school, okay, in terms of academic performance, like, okay, so for in Ghana, okay, I'm not in undergrad. I don't know about masters in Ghana, but in undergrad, we see that we have some kind of like the grading system for kind of from Ghana. Let's say maybe you get 80, you get A, all right? Maybe you get
Yeah.
maybe like, but here it's a bit different. Okay, you might score 80, but you might still end up with a B or maybe a B minus
Okay.
something like that. Like it's more about the nature of the competition. Okay,
Okay.
okay, how competitive that the class actually is. Okay, and one thing that actually mostly I dislike is that they mix us with the masters and the PhD students. You know, there are some courses that the PhD students take. So if you actually
Okay.
taking the course and then you have a PhD student amongst you, it becomes a big like the competition becomes a bit very hard for you. So you actually for you have to really maybe set up a lot. You have to make sure that you actually like maybe like spending a lot for this because for those students they're actually very good.
Okay.
Okay. And so like if the let's say maybe we first maybe write mid semester and the class average is really high. Okay, if you score below the class average, then you are really in trouble. It's it's better to drop the course and continue and maybe like redo it next semester. Or if you want to let's say do that course, make sure that you actually maybe you're actually excelling very well in the final semester. Okay. So
Mm,
yeah, like yeah, that's one thing that I don't really like. Like it's not really a guarantee that let's say maybe you score this mark, you're gonna get an A, or you score this, you're gonna get a B. It actually depends on the nature of the competition. Okay,
okay.
and the entire competition is very, very high. You get me? Yeah, it's very, very high. So like I remember there was one guy named that actually came here the first time. He was for the courses and at the end of the as you get to the end of the time you have to drop all the courses because he couldn't catch up. You drop all the courses and then you redo the game in the semester. Like it
So
was
with
really
that,
tough.
you have to change the school, or you can just change the course within the school.
No, like okay, for basically for masters during your course, you can drop the course that you take, and you like you said the course with you have composed courses that you might do. That
Yeah.
you need to do. Okay, you have 4 courses that you need to do. No matter what, those are composed courses, and the rest is little courses that you want to like maybe major in. Okay, so you let's say maybe it depends on you. They actually provide you with a guideline on how to maybe study the courses. Maybe they say that okay, maybe you must do these courses because some courses are a prerequisite for the other courses. Okay, so but
Mm-hmm.
really it all depends on you. Okay, so let's say maybe the first semester I'm taking maybe micro and maybe like econometrics or maybe any other course. Okay, and I really found out that maybe I'm doing well in these 2 courses, but I can't really catch up with these courses, maybe the other course. So I decided to drop this course. But the one interesting thing is if you drop a course, you drop a course, you don't drop a course in time. Okay, there are something that we call discontinue. If I discontinue a course, it means you actually maybe like participated, let's say maybe in the mid semester or like you dropped the course very late before the examination, maybe the final examination. So maybe more like not like you couldn't keep up, so you discontinue the course. If you do that, you're gonna lose the amount of money you paid for that course. Okay, but if
Oh,
you drop the course before the deadline, you drop the course. Let's say maybe like I register for financial economics.
okay.
Okay, and I go to the lectures maybe 1 week, 2 weeks. I don't think I can do this course. I can drop the course and continue on the course.
Okay.
But maybe you start the program. This projection is okay. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I think I can do it. You write the mid semester and nah, it's trash. What am I gonna do? Okay, I don't think I can really excel in the final. So and I don't want to get a bad grade. I don't want to fail. So I'm gonna drop the course. That's why we call it discontinue. So you
Okay.
discontinue the course. you need to finish the program. So like the lecturer is not gonna listen maybe grade you on the course, but you're gonna get a discontinue on the transcript that you didn't complete this course. I've actually gotten a discontinue before. There was one course that I was doing that I thought I would do well, but the semester came in and it was so I had to get
Terrible.
I didn't want to like get a bad grade. So like that's one thing about it. But if you discontinue, you're gonna lose like most of the money you paid for that particular course. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's one thing that you need to expect about it. So basically, and there's for how they actually like in terms of the approach in the like the teaching, right? It's more like application and more like it's both theoretical and like practical. It's not really just practical. That I assume that's going to be really practical because people were assuming that studying abroad is really practical. You don't really, they really want you to appreciate the theoretical aspect, but they are really more like focused or concentrated on the practical aspect, like what you can actually use. Well, how can you actually maybe apply your what you're studying to the real world, okay, or how you can actually apply it in your daily life. Okay. So for in terms of like everyone is coming, you have a lot of international students here. Some of people are coming from different countries. Everyone has his own foundation, his own background of education study. We have TAs here, we have professors here to help you. The ones you need to know, that in that when you are actually like maybe doing a masters in abroad, you need to make sure that talk to people, okay? Don't just be in the room and then listen. If you don't answer something, just be sitting
You
there and
just
don't do that.
yeah.
Maybe you feel like maybe you forget if you try to get out about yourself. Don't do that. Try and communicate with them. The professor, they have office hours where you go to the sorry, go to the office hours, go to the office, talk to them, tell them what you don't understand. Just make sure that you actually understand the course very well. Okay, you don't think that maybe you try to attend your own and maybe find out or maybe like attend the course in your own. Okay, make sure that you actually maybe like you're actually catching up with the class. Okay,
Okay.
and also, I think the one thing you need to know that the moment you arrive in school, make sure that you find some friends that can actually maybe advise you on how to maybe maybe like take this course or don't take this course because they know the lecturers or the professors in those programs. They know how they are. They know what to actually expect from what they actually expect from the students or whatever. Understand me? Hey,
Yeah.
try to maybe find some past questions, okay, or maybe join some study group. Okay, for you to actually like progress, you need to actually mingle with friends. Maybe some people might be solitary learners, but I don't think that would actually work here. Maybe unless maybe you actually studied in that country. Yeah, their education is a whole different ball game. Understand me?
Okay.
Yeah, it's not just true and poor or whatever. It's not really just like that. It's they really want you to they really want to know what you have studied.
You've studied.
Understand me? Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I think that's just one thing I say about it. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool. And how is cost of living in general? Is it expensive to live in Canada as a student?
Mm, well, it depends on the kind of how much money you have. It depends on how much money you have. If you have a lot of money, then you're okay. So
No. Okay. Okay. You take yourself as okay. Well, I think maybe before you left, you had money. So like
not that
on
much though. Not that much.
average,
Not that
you
much.
know, on average, is cost of
Okay,
living
so
expensive?
I think for an undergraduate student, I think it's going to be very hard for you to maybe like find your own place without sharing with anyone. I don't know, it's going to be very hard. Like the best thing you have to do is try to find roommates whom you can share with your rent with or the bills with.
Why is
That's
rent
actually
expensive?
for me. I think it is. I think it's expensive. It's quite expensive here. Okay, maybe
Why?
because
How much is the
let's maybe
average? How much is the like the average rent?
okay. Let's say if you want to stay alone,
Mm-hmm. How
you
much?
want to stay alone.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know about other provinces, but for Quebec or Montreal, if you actually, let's say maybe you want to stay in downtown, okay, downtown, you could pay a loan, maybe the first apartment, maybe 1,000 to 2,000 a month you could spend. Yeah, that's downtown. You see, we have downtown, like the big city.
Okay. Okay.
But if you go to stay in the suburbs or the rural, okay, I would say rural area, but more not really like the big
Yeah.
city.
Yeah.
To
Just
stay in
like
the big city.
villages in Ghana,
Yeah,
we have
sorry.
cities and we have
Uh-huh,
villages. I guess it's
yeah.
how.
For that place, for those areas, let's say if you want to stay alone, depending on let's say the place you find, let's say only alone, maybe you can spend like maybe 850 for you alone. But that one, I don't think you might get a fully furnished
So is it
apartment.
is it like studio apartments or they are all like shared apartments?
For two apartments, I think unfurnished maybe 750 or something. Okay, maybe 750. But the furnished apartment, maybe roughly, maybe staying alone here is staying just paying the rent alone is a bit expensive. Okay, for me, I think maybe because let's say maybe I don't really have a corporate job. Okay, so like the amount of money I make is not really up to that standard for me to just be living alone. I think it's best for me to actually have a roommate whereby I can share the rent with. You have your own room, but the only thing is like you only have to just share the kitchen and the hall and then the restroom or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's maybe like just two people saying that it's okay. You have your own space and whatever. But if you want to live alone, unless maybe you have like maybe let's say maybe you're working, you have a job that maybe pays you like maybe like maybe like $1,000 a week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let's say maybe in a month you make like 4,000. Okay. Okay, that one. Okay, maybe okay. Listen, I don't have you. If you have a car to then you spend a lot of money here. I know I don't really understand. I think like the cost of living in Canada is actually like now high now. It's not really as lower as it was before. Probably maybe
Okay.
because like a lot of people are actually now in Canada here, and like because of that there's more demand. If economics, the basic economy, if there's the increase in demand, they will increase the price. Understand me? So
Yeah.
basically, like there's more demand for houses. So basically, like those landlords or landladies are going to increase their prices for rent and then other stuff, and also like the price of groceries and then other commodities are also increase. Understand me? Yeah. So basically, like for me, I think for as not it's best for you to actually have a roommate. Okay, or it
Okay.
depends on you. Let's say maybe you have a lot of money and you also want to maybe live alone now. That one depends on you. But for me, I don't think I'm actually right now. Okay, although I'm gonna say I'm a bit okay as a student, I don't think it's actually wise for me to spend a lot of money just staying alone. Okay, it's not as if maybe I have some kind of like partner that I'm living with. I'm just living staying alone here. I don't think it's a good idea for me. Or even though maybe I can't afford if I really want to, but I might be putting a lot of pressure on myself. Okay,
Yeah.
and I'm used to be working a lot. So, but because like the kind of how I know the kind of job I'm doing here, it doesn't really pay that much, but it's okay for accommodation and
An
expenses and
average.
yeah, it's
Okay.
just some job that I need to do just to put and come here. So I think that's what I can say about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how is the weather so far?
So right now it's cool. Right now is cool. I think you are not getting we're going to the winter, so basically in the
Are you guys
December.
having entered winter yet?
I think we're still in the fall. This how the weather is not really that cold as it was before. Although it's cold, but it's not cold for me. Like it's not. I think about it's -10 or -5 degrees. Like here can get to -20 degrees. So
Yeah, I know
it's
Canada
not
is
really that
very
cold.
cold. I'm surprised because it's cold here, really cold
Oh,
here.
it's cold here, but for me, I don't think how you are saying cold for your place not really that cold for me because here it's really really cold. Understand me? When it gets cold, I know that it's cold. Okay, but right now it's not really snowing. Okay, it's not really snowing. It's not really snowing. It's just although it's cold here, but like it's not really that cold that I think I expect in the winter. You're not really in the winter now, so but even if I get out, I need to like maybe have my jacket on. But it's not really that cold as I think. I need a Ponzo jacket, -65 degree jacket before I can. leave the house. Not really that cold right now, but let's say maybe it's more like this is okay. The day is okay now, but yeah. So
Okay.
my dear,
And
that's why
how
I
is the
said
healthcare system over there? Is it expensive?
healthcare system. Oh, okay. For me, like for my school, like for students, you actually compose like you automatically enrolled in healthcare program, health insurance program here.
But
So
you pay,
I
right?
think,
You pay every month or it's
oh
free?
yeah, no, it's yearly. I think about $10 something yearly,
How much?
about $1,000 something a year.
That's really cheap.
Oh, for school for students, okay, they
Because
discount.
I'm paying a lot here as a student. I
Oh,
pay every
okay, for
month.
me, okay, so for me every month, how much do you pay every month?
I pay 140 euro every month.
What do you know, every month? So let's say maybe in a year you pay close to like 2,000 something like. I don't know what you think.
But
Or about
it's
2,000.
expensive.
About 2,000, is not that much. Just 1,000.
That it's in euros. Yours is in Canadian dollars. It's not in dollars. You know euro
Oh,
is
what's
higher.
that? By you wait,
I
serious,
don't
no.
even go to hospital. I don't go to hospital.
Then go to hospital. Then go ahead.
Whenever I see
Then
that
they
alert,
are not,
my
they are not
head.
denying you. Yeah, they're not denying you. For me, like, I don't know. I mostly use that what do you call it? That's online healthcare system. Whenever I'm feeling like a bit like uneasy or whatever, like under the weather. I just use the like I've not even paid for any drug myself because I'm paid for insurance. I make sure that they pay for everything, even if it's just some small headache or catarrh. They will pay for me.
Next thing
So
I'll go to hospital.
yeah.
I'm not sick, but I'll go because like I don't understand.
Or you can
I've just
go for
been
checkup,
paying.
or you can go for checkup, or maybe a massage. I don't know whether you have a massage therapy in your health
They
hospital.
no massage you pay.
Oh, okay. Okay, for me,
You
I think
pay.
I have. Okay, for me, like that massage therapy is
If
actually
we had the
for my
massage
work.
therapy, then every day I'll go because my whole body.
Okay, for me, that massage therapy is not really included in my health insurance, but it is for my work. For my workplace, they will have provided me with health insurance plan.
Oh, that is so cool.
So Ali is a manual job to like you have to go for some massage, you have somebody pain
I
like
do manual job, but I don't have it. I don't have access to that. If you need a massage, it's either you get someone to massage you and go to the massage center.
pretty much you know for no massage why and never born because massage is because you
Ejima
need
bay. Na hey, Ejima
eh
obe ya lagal. Them
uh,
warehouse job. If you can't
Abi
speak the language, that's the only
Abi
job you can.
Abi bring me to the same thing now, the same warehouse thing now they do now.
So it's not.
Yeah,
Hey, Ejima
yeah.
obe ya no no. As a student, you can't get any better job like really better
Yeah.
job unless you can even speak the language.
Yeah, it's true. It's true though, it's true. Oh, but like, don't you like apply for some teaching assistant role in your school?
Ha, they won't give me the hours I want, so I don't even bother.
Oh, but I say you can do that.
No,
Maybe like
if you are doing this for the school, they normally require you to do the 20 hours per week. Which 20 hours per week wouldn't
but
do
but
any.
for Canada, if you are working in school, you can work unlimited. Even though right now the number of hours that they say we should work is 24 hours. If let's say the kind of job you're doing is like a campus position, you can work more than the amount of work that you can work full time.
Here, unless maybe on vacation.
Mm,
Okay, if you're on vacation, then the school can give you like the 40 hours per week. But if you are a student and school is in section, I'm sorry, they wouldn't let you.
mm,
It's just
oh,
20 hours in a week. And even at first, it wasn't so problematic if you want to work full time. But now most of the companies are even going by the law again. So now for
mm,
me like this, what I'm doing now is part time, which is a little bit more than the 20 hours per week. Okay. But
yeah.
some companies, because I applied, I even wanted to do full time because now I'm not doing any academic work at the moment. So I wanted to work
Okay,
full
like
time.
okay, sorry to interrupt you. Okay, so like for you, like are you paying fees yourself or you have funding?
So in Germany here, you pay tuition. It's a tuition free school. most of the
Oh,
schools here,
okay.
the public schools here are tuition free, so you don't pay anything. Like you don't pay any fees. What you pay is like every semester you pay. The last semester I paid around like almost 380 euros. Okay,
Mm.
but then it's for your the 380 euros is like in Ghana like an SRC dues. Okay, and
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
that
Okay.
amount of money takes care of your trains here. So I can travel anywhere in Germany here with that
Mm.
ticket that I have.
Mm.
So for
Oh,
the semester for 6 months, I have that for 6 months. Then after that 6 months, when school is about to reopen again, you pay that. So that's how it is.
they're not really worrying about fees. No need to worry about
No,
like
no,
making
no,
up.
no. For Germany, no. Worrying about fees, we don't worry about fees here. That's not our problem. Our problem is like the fact that you can't speak. The language is our biggest threat here.
The language is hard. I know language. I don't know how you're gonna learn that kind of
Yeah,
language.
it's
It's hard.
actually the and then if you're students, you are limited into like doing certain things here. Okay.
Okay.
Assuming like you're a student and even you even have a job that you can do for yourself, you just have to do it secretly. You can't let them know because it's not allowed. It's not allowed for you to have your own business here unless you switch your status. And it's
Oh,
not
okay.
difficult, it's not easy for you to switch that status.
Okay. Okay.
Do you
Okay.
get it? So it's like you can't do a lot of things even if you can, but you're
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
limited.
You're limited to certain things.
You're
So
limited.
yeah.
You're very limited when you're a student here. That's the problem
Mhm.
here. But if not that, I mean, Germany is not actually a bad country. It's not bad. Just that the language thing. I understand why they they value their language more than anything else. You can
Mm.
have a whole degree. You can be the best master student, whatever it is. But if you are looking for a job in Germany here, unless
Mm.
the job is like English speaking job,
Mm.
but aside that, if you can have all the master's degree, all the PhDs that you want to get, if you can't speak their language, forget about the job opportunities here.
I see. I see. I see.
If you have I think the language comes first before any secondary education.
Oh, okay.
That's
Wow.
how it is. So if you have the language, getting a job is quite easier here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then you need to learn the language now.
I
Because
am learning. It's not easy, but I am still.
oh wow. Oh, I've
It's
heard
not
most people
easy
saying
job.
that
It's
the
not
language
easy,
English
but
is
I'm
very hard.
learning. What?
Very hard. It's something different at all. Like very hard. I can see people
Yeah,
are
yeah,
saying that.
yeah. Yeah. It's not easy, but I'm
Mm,
learning. Because like that's
that's
the
good.
only choice I have. I have to learn. Even if I don't want
Yeah,
to, I have to. Yeah.
yeah,
So
okay.
that's the difference between the two. Okay, and so far, like, have you faced any challenges since you've been there?
Challenges like what kind of challenges?
In terms of
Like what kind
racism, in terms of maybe having troubles with neighbors, like someone reporting you to police. Have you faced any challenges?
no, no, I'm not.
Well,
I
okay.
mean, not. I mean, that guy like me. I mean, who wouldn't like me? That's what I mean.
Ish.
I'm very likable. That's what I mean. So
I
yeah.
understand. I be big out. I
I'm very likable.
understand.
So I don't have to want to hurt me. You get me? Yeah, for sure.
So, let me ask this general question. Like, how is their job market there? I mean, you've spoken about economics and like how you made your the but in general, how is the job market over there? Since you said a lot of people are also coming in, so it's a bit more
Okay,
saturated
so
now.
like that's what I'm saying. Like in my school, they have a lot of programs and in terms of that, like they have a lot of aid in terms of actually maybe like thinking about how to actually advance in the job market. Okay, so like here they host for me in my school they host a lot of workshops. I see probably might do that in other schools. However, a lot of workshop whereby they actually like give you some information, maybe train you on how to actually maybe like let's say in terms of how you are down in school, how you can actually like find a job. And for my personal research, what I know is like, we all know that experience also like really matters. Okay,
Yeah.
but the most the thing that we had is when you're in school, while I was in school in your first graduate, it's very hard for you to like maybe like you say you have experience in this because you are studying. Understand me? And for the kind of experience that you have in Ghana, and they don't really like value that much here in Canada. Maybe unless maybe like it's some kind of a high ranking job, or maybe like you have a lot of experience, maybe about 10 years experience in a certain field back in your home country, and then maybe you have maybe upgraded yourself in maybe a certain like degree or whatever. Okay, even that one so unless you have maybe you make sure that you have like maybe a Canadian experience, okay, maybe like 1 year Canadian experience. That's why I'm saying that here the internship actually really helped me a lot. Okay, so you have that experience, and for the job market, um, what I actually know in terms of the research I've done is like they really value like your skills more than like this maybe like your GPA or whatever. Okay, some companies might not really really be very like amazed with your GPA. They really like very concentrated on your skills. Like what can you do? What have you done?
Okay.
Okay, why should we hire you? Like if I hire you, what are you what kind of value are you going to like out in the company? Okay, you understand me? And there are also some companies that might value GPA, but that one is just more like, okay, I'm not saying that GPA, getting high GPA is bad. I'm not saying that. But I'm trying to say like, there's some companies that might, let's say, be a bit, like you restricted on the GPA, but that one is just more like the first process, or maybe like the initial process of their application process. Okay, so maybe like let's say they are trying to hire they want someone to maybe be like sometimes an analyst in this field. Okay, so maybe the GPA is a requirement for them to maybe like shortlist these applicants. Okay, so after that maybe you're shortlist these applicants, and then maybe you get an interview. So more like getting an interview there. You need to make sure that you're not just bringing just your academic performance to be hired or to be like be employed in that company. Okay. Even if okay, let's say maybe you don't have an experience. For me, what I know is that if you don't have experience, I don't know whether you've heard of this. There's what you call projects. Let's say maybe like you have some projects that you have done. Maybe for example, for me, like as an economist, I also like study some programming languages like Python, R, and those other languages that other people might know. Okay, so let's say maybe I try to maybe like do some projects on my own. Okay, maybe like try to write some code or maybe have a website that's maybe like I don't know whether we heard of GitHub. Okay, maybe you put those projects there for them to actually know how you can actually
Mhm.
apply your knowledge to the real world. Okay, understand me? Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's just one thing that you should know. So basically, for job market, in terms of and here too, I think the one thing that people need to know is that if you have like 3 years, maybe 1 year experience, or maybe 3 years experience, you might actually be lucky to get. I'm not saying like you might actually get a job. Okay, they don't really need too much experience if there is an entry level program, entry level job. Okay, if you have just a few years experience, maybe 1 month internship, week-month internship, it can actually like, give you like a step forward for you to get hired. Okay. So like for experience, no experience really matters a lot. I'm sure people
Okay.
actually know that. Yeah, it matters a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah, and make sure that you also like have your interview skills in check. Okay. Basically like just the normal stuff that you do in Ghana, but like for the here experience actually matters a lot. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, even if there are a lot of things that you can do even if they say you don't even do an internship for what you are studying. Okay, we have virtual what do you call it virtual what's wrong? I think the thing is okay. You have virtual experience, a virtual internship that you can actually do more like a remote
Okay.
internship that can really do. I've also mostly mentioned about the projects to make sure that you do some. Okay, I don't know about the other programs. Okay, but for me, what I know is about doing projects in my field will actually like help me a lot. Okay, so that's just one thing I know about the job market. So basically, yeah, that's it. That's why I'm saying that make sure that you actually research before you are done with school.
Okay.
Okay, don't just be in the blind where you are done and then that's when you're going to find a job. Or and also make sure that you actually know for schools. They are from a school sometimes the whole job fairs whereby you can actually go and connect, meet companies. Maybe you can share your CV, like maybe you can maybe try to have a LinkedIn profile, connect with people, build a connection. Okay, yeah, and
Hmm.
then you will actually start the job market. So yeah.
That's cool.
No, no, me,
Last,
I do a lot of research, so that's how I know it is. Do a lot of
I
research.
can see from the way you're talking, you've like really done your research well.
I do a lot of
Really done
research.
it. That's
Do a lot of
so
research.
good. That's so good.
Yeah.
And last, okay, so like finding, in terms of finding a partner, is it like difficult or what? Finding love?
But find a partner. Hey,
Uh-huh.
partner, they said that one literally. Okay. Uh, difficult as how? Like how do you mean by difficult? Like maybe like
I
they
mean,
don't really have
is it
maybe.
like you don't find I mean, okay. Abroad dating is different from dating
Yeah.
in Ghana. Yes. We've
Mhm.
dated in Ghana before and then we are literally dating here in abroad.
Mhm.
Like, is it difficult finding a partner as a guy over there? I don't know. But is it something difficult?
Okay, for Montreal, the one thing that's actually a bit more like a constraint is the French. I'm in a French home base. Okay, so a lot of people speak French. Like we have English speaking people here, but like there's not a lot. I won't say a lot, but like I don't really I don't. There's sometimes I meet a lot of French people that I find attractive by because they speak French, and I've not really started to learn the French that much. Although I have some like I do have some kind of small way I can converse with them in French, but it's not really that much. Okay,
Much?
if they
Yeah.
really want to talk to me that much, so that's just one constraint. But like there are some people that actually speak English. Okay, that speak English. What I can say here is that here the dating aspect it's not really as in Ghana whereby you actually maybe need to be how do I say like this need to be let's say paying for everything for whatever I know you know what I'm talking about. Like let's say
I know.
you're dating a girl, you're supposed to pay for a rent and whatever. Like you don't do that thing. If you do that thing, then you're not gonna like yeah, honestly. If you do that here, you're not gonna survive here. You can't let's say maybe you're dating a woman and you are paying for the woman's rent or whatever. What about your expenses? Understand me? So basically it depends on like yes, more like how you are compatible with each other. Okay,
Okay.
so let's say maybe yeah, you both find yourself attractive. Maybe like you try to know each other. Okay, so we are just maybe have a normal like dating life. Maybe you talk on the phone. Maybe you hang out. If some time that you want to cuddle, or maybe you want to like maybe have some kind of me and you time, and then you just so that try to maybe find some time for yourself. And and if you and here mostly like you have dating and being in a relationship. Okay, so if you want to be actually be in a relationship, there are certain things that maybe you might require from that person. Okay, because
Okay.
here we are meeting a lot of people. How they really think there's a lot of different in Ghana. So let's say maybe I'm say dating this woman. I'm not really in a let's say really relationship with that woman. Let's say maybe you are dating, trying to know each other. She has also feels also to date other people. To actually find out whom like that she wants to actually be with. So if I'm really asking her to be in a relationship with me, then yeah, I'm asking her to maybe like ignore all those people and like just settle with you alone. Okay. So for that one, you need certain like kind of how do you say this promises or maybe some kind of guarantee that you say you actually like be taking this relationship to this level or that level. Understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, for me, I've not really been the very that's why I'm not really in the computer relationship right now. Okay, but from how I see things or some kind of how like some friends that like they are really married here and how they're dating aspects is, and like also how like going on certain I think I also there's sometimes like we have some kind of um relationship talk back in church and back in it's not only in church or whatever. I think it's only in church. So basically, like how they actually like tell you about the dating life in Canada here. See, so that's how the whole aspect is. So yeah, that's
Okay.
all. So,
That's
mm.
that's good. So last question to wrap up. Yeah, would you recommend to anybody watching you like to come school at where you're schooling or to come school in Canada?
Okay, so right now, like if someone wants to come to Canada, and then hopefully or obviously that person will decide to stay here after school, right? What you need to know is try to research on the kind of programs that if you do, like you'll be in demand for you to actually land getting your papers after you are done. Because there are
Okay.
some programs that if you study and you are done with those programs, like they may not really demand those um um job prospects in that field. So you might then end up wasting your money.
Okay.
Understand me? I don't know about all those programs, but like I think they are really interested in healthcare and what other program that they're interested in. I think in healthcare and basically if you're studying finance, anything finance related can actually help you to actually maybe land a job here in Canada or maybe like be prosperous here in Canada. And choosing the school too in terms of getting a scholarship funding. What I want to know, tell you that like don't ever think that for me, as I said, for me, I have plans and I was fortunate enough. Don't ever think that you can actually just enroll in a school and then you after you come to school you work and pay for your fees. Okay, that's a very it's a very like how do I say risky move. Okay, if you don't have any support from anywhere, you find yourself in trouble because you know that you will
Okay.
not get a job as soon as you get to Canada.
You
It's not
come.
like it's not like it's not
Yeah.
like you get here you get a job, my friend. So make sure that you know your plans. I know some people have heard about this GRE or graduate record examination that you write. If you do well, some school can provide you a scholarship. But not everyone can actually like do very well in that GRE. Understand me? For me, I actually would the GRE. I think I have some a good score. I think that's actually why I got some special funding. Okay, so if you think that you can't really do the white all the GRE stuff and whatever, make sure that you have some funding back home. If you have some funding back home, maybe maybe you have some money that can last you for maybe 3 months of your stay here in terms of expenses, food and whatever. And for
Okay.
here right now coming to Canada is a bit hard other than it was before. Okay, right now, like there have been some instances whereby people actually like apply for schools, they get their admission from the school, and then they end up doing some editing, and then they sharing those admission among other people. Whereby you know that one person get an admission, and then that person will hand over that admission letter to other people. So like that person will
Oh.
come to, oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's
Okay.
true. Yeah, you get me. So that person might let's say use that admission just to get a visa or get a visa and come to Canada, and then it's not really verified visa. So verified admission. So right now they're actually really keen on that. They make sure that if you get admission, you try to verify that it's actually your admission that you actually have. So they might end up calling the school to see whether your name is in the admission records or whatever. So don't try that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's just one thing. So in terms of the funding, make sure that if you don't have the money to attend the school or maybe like pay for the school, you can try as I say you can try to find a scholarship, use the GRE route, or maybe in terms of sometimes also depend on how well you did and your undergrad. Okay, maybe you didn't do well in
Mhm.
undergrad. Maybe you can find some I don't really know about verified agents that can really help you for you to get. I don't want to mention anyone name whereby someone will maybe go to that particular agent, then that agent will end up maybe like being a wrong agent, and I'll be played for that. Understand me?
Yeah,
So what
yeah.
I'm trying just make sure that just let's make sure that like you can also maybe use, you can also maybe like try to get a loan too. There are companies that provide student loans for you.
Yeah,
What I,
I
what
know.
I,
I
what I,
know
what I,
there are. There are companies that provide
What I'm trying to say is that just make sure that in terms of your finances, at least you are a bit
yes
settled for
stable.
maybe 1 year or maybe 6 months. Okay, that idea that people would think that, oh, when I get there I'll work and pay. It's you can but you cannot pay for all the fees. And right now, how it is, it's not as it was whereby whilst you are studying, you can also work full time. They have changed the policies now. Okay, it's not like as I
Okay.
was saying, I could work more than 2 hours a week, and I had a lot of money just about 4 months or 5 months. It's not that before. Okay, so let's just make sure that at least you have some funding back from home, or you have something that you're at least standing on. Okay, yeah. So like I think that's the advice that I'll give anyone in terms of like the finance. Make sure the finance is actually in check, everything is in check, then you are good to go. And for the programs, to make sure that you are actually studying programs that the job market actually need, or like the Canadian like country, they actually need those people. They are really in demand. Don't just come and study some course and then after you are done, then you don't know what to do. You get me? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just what I have to I can say about that.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for talking
You're
to
welcome.
us and also sharing your journey with us. We really do appreciate you. But last hour, just tell my viewers something. Like they should support, they should do what. Just tell my viewers
Oh,
something.
okay. All right. Okay. So I think this was a very wonderful conversation, very interesting, nice
I
conversation.
enjoyed it.
And I'll urge all your viewers to like and subscribe to Castellila. He's a very good friend. A lovely friend. Yeah. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun to do it. So yeah. So try and support her. Okay, just try and support her, and then like
Okay.
she'll bring in you like more entertaining videos for you
Mm-hmm.
that you love. Yeah, yeah. And like for me, like the being the single aspect, like I have my reasons for that. So don't be surprised. I know I'm growing, but like for the single aspect, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. That's why
Ivy
I'm
and I
single.
will look through the single aspects. So, Jeff, I just want to say thank you so much for honoring my
Okay.
invite and talking to
Okay.
me as well. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And to
Okay.
my viewers, please do want to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and also share it as well. And just drop a comment. If you have any questions, you can just drop it in the comment section, and I'll be there to answer all your questions. So, I am ending it, okay?
All right.
Bye.
Okay. All right. Bye.